Hello, I'm Melissa Vance and I'm with the Wayne County Area Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to Chamber Chat. Today I will be speaking with Melinda Wilson from MW Designs and Aonda Gallery and Gifts. And then we'll be transitioning to Joe Henry from the EDC and Julie Jolliffe from Junior Achievement. It's going to be a great show. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Chamber Chat. First, I have with me Melinda Wilson. Welcome, Melinda.
Thank you, Melissa. Glad to be here.
Now, you have been a business owner for quite some time, but recently you've had some changes and opened up a storefront, right?
Correct.
So, as an interior designer, how long have you been in business?
Well, I actually did interior design work through our family business with Newport Carpet in Fountain City, and we were there from 1978 to 2004. Took a couple years off and then got back into the independent side of it back in 2006, and been working out of my home up until recently moving downtown to a storefront.
And your shop is so cute.
Thank you.
Tell us the address of the shop so that everyone can come and visit you.
Okay, actually all my businesses are at one location, and it's at 534 East Main Street, and that's in Uptown Richmond.
Right, it's just catty corner from Elder Bierman.
Correct.
Most people know where that is, so
Right.
easy to find you. Tell us a little bit about your store first.
Okay, Aonda Gallery and Gifts. Aonda is derived from the Portuguese, and it means the wave. And the reason that I chose that is because it's a ripple effect. So when you shop at Aonda, you're actually supporting artists, because we are fine art, fair trade, we're causes. So you're touching artists' lives, villagers' lives, as well as supporting a good cause. And then with each purchase, a donation is made from Aonda to the 501c3 from the Heart International, which is actually located in the lower level, and it is a humanitarian aid organization locally and in Mozambique, Africa. So we offer a grand variety from around the world of art, and you're touching lives in the process.
That's fabulous. We're seeing more and more stores and businesses start to grasp onto the cause along with the for-profit side of the business.
Correct.
And you're just a perfect example of that. And if people haven't been in your shop, they really need to come in, because some of the things you have in there, from the artist perspective to the fair trade, tell us a little bit about what they might find.
Okay, well, we have several local artists. We actually have over 13, and then we're bringing more in of Indiana and Ohio artisans. We have several local artists, and we also offer a Meet the Artist every day that we're open. So we are open, Wednesday through Friday from 11 to 6, and then Saturdays 11 to 3. And every day you come in, you'll have a chance to meet the artist, so you can take more ownership into what you have. And then we have various visiting artists throughout the month, as well as artisans, and a book signing actually coming up in March to combine all the different ones. So we have authors, we have oil artists, we have sculptures, we have pottery, we have clothing, and then we also offer the Blue Lives Matter, where the causes come in, as well as human trafficking, rescue areas, and being a woman.
That's great. I know Ed was over the other day when Diana Pappin was there, and said it was just really neat to have her in the store.
Yes, she's just a great lady, and if no one has seen her photography, because they know her from a political side, if they've not seen her photography, she does amazing work, and it's probably displayed amongst with the other artists, wall art in the store.
One of the things I really liked about your store is the range of priced gifts. So if someone just needs something little for a friend, they can stop in and pick something unique and small for just a little gift. And then if they want something a little more special, there are those things too. And so we have things as small as $5, $6, that are
fair trade and supporting a cause, all the way up to fine art that we have with known oil artists Rick Wilson and Steve Dodge, and they vary, and prices can go up to $2,000. I mean, so you have such a variety, so it's something there for everybody, including gourmet foods. So we have artisans that provide gourmet foods so you can snack while you shop, or
that's great.
Pick up dinner afterwards.
So what are some of those gourmet foods? What type of foods do you have?
Okay, we have specialty popcorns. So it's not just caramel or salt on your popcorn. We have blueberry, white and cheddar, Chicago blend. There's several different flavors that we can be bringing in. We have specialty barbecue sauces and sauces with JB. So if people like hot, we have ghost pepper, which I know we did at the ribbon cutting.
Yes.
So if you like hot, you'll love it. If you don't, steer clear. But we also offer local honey from Papaw's honey farms. So, for health benefits, as well as it's a wonderfully processed honey.
Sure.
It's very delicious. So those are a few items that we have, including This Bar Saves Lives, which are nutrition bars that also support feeding the children.
Fantastic. Now tell us a little bit about your design company, MW Designs. Tell us a little about what kinds of things you do with that, and what some of our listeners may.
Okay. Well, once again, it's a situation. You can go as small as you want, or you can go larger. I've done homes where they've needed paint colors selected. And if that's what you need me for, I can come out and help you select paint colors to enhance your room. And that's all that's needed. All the way up to, I just did a universal kitchen last fall, and it's for those challenged that have a condition where they're challenged to work in the kitchen. And we did a complete renovation, and now the client, she's 48 inches tall, and so it was designed to accommodate both those that are challenged, as well as someone that is standard height can use the kitchen with hydraulic lifts.
That's fantastic.
So we go from one spectrum to the other. I do commercial, I do residential as well, and just contact me. We can set up an appointment. It's just easy as a phone call away, and I can be in your home as a consultant. I can also serve as your personal shopper as well. So I have arrangements made with several businesses in the area, so you don't have to reconnect with a salesperson that you don't know or you just don't connect with. I've been in the furniture and the floor covering business for the past 30 years, and so I can go in with you, and I'm actually your salesperson, and you don't know any different.
Nice. That personal touch is what really means a lot, I think, to people, especially when they're doing something that affects their personal lives. Just having someone that gets to know them as a person and can really help them through the decision process and know that their best interest is going to be in mind and not just the sale.
Right, because I'm not working for a company. I'm working for you, and even with the design business, I'm touching lives through that, just like I am through the Onda Gallery. And actually, the motto for MW Designs is "Feel the Rhythm." Because when you go into your home, it's your heartbeat, and when you go in and you can actually feel it in your home, that's what makes you feel good about yourselves.
And you just recently did something for Joyanne Bakery downtown, right?
I did.
Tell us about that a little bit.
Yes, we remodeled their lobby, and we went in with a new tile floor. And one of the things that we did is we did a mural in the floor. I do that exclusively in the area, and it was really a great process because it brought in artwork as well as from Michigan as well as Florida. So an artist in Michigan is who actually did the design, and then from that I actually sent it to some artists in Florida, and we did the tile in Florida. And it is a commercial tile. It's not like the process of painting it on, because that is can wear off.
Right.
This is longevity. So it's going to stay there, and everybody that's familiar with Joyanne Bakery, their thumbprint cookies are fabulous, which is what the design is. So we were glad to be able to bring that to an area downtown, and it's going to be there for years to come.
That's wonderful. Now, kind of leads me a little bit talking about downtown to your volunteer involvement. You recently joined the boards of Urban Enterprise Association and Center City Development Corporation.
I did.
Tell us about that. What piqued your interest to get involved in those organizations?
Well, several years ago when we had Newport Carpet in Fountain City, I also founded the business association there. And I was as well, Main Street, which is now what CDC is downtown. I was a Main Street representative for around the county back in the day. So when they approached me to ask my interest in the boards, you know, it was coming home basically to what I had done before, because I do believe in downtowns. I do believe in small business. I've been part of the small business industry, you know, since '78. And with that, you know, that's what makes the economy, the community thrive, is through small businesses. And to be able to be a part of that, I count it an honor. You know, I was appointed by the mayor for the urban enterprise, which I appreciate, from Mayor Snow. And then the urban enterprise nominated me for the CDC board. So I am looking forward to the next couple years in my run there, and look forward to speaking and representing the merchants downtown.
That'll be wonderful.
Thank you.
And as you know, I'm on the Center City Development Board as well for the Chamber, and so I'll look forward to working with you there.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you for being with us today, Melinda.
Thank you, Melissa.
And if people want to stop by your shop, give us the address again.
Okay. It's at 534 East Main Street. And then if they want to call for an appointment for the MW Designs, you can reach me at 765-935-9717. And of course, any Facebook users, go to our or our Facebook pages, Ask MW Designs and Onda Gallery and Gifts, and they can stay up to date on all the new artists coming in, all the events. We have several events coming up, and we're also selling tickets for an upcoming event in March, only available online or through Onda Gallery and Gifts for a Being a Woman event, and Evening of Elegance. So we are a ticket location as well, so please visit us.
Great. Well, thank you again.
Thank you.
Welcome back. And now joining me is Joe Henry from the Economic Development Corporation and Julie Jolliffe from Junior Achievement. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you being here. Now, I have had the pleasure over this last couple years of working with both of you on the Business and Education Committee that the Chamber has, and you two are so valuable to that committee, first of all. So I just want to say thank you for your time volunteering with us. But just to kind of start off what we've been working on, last year we started talking about what we were going to focus on for this school year and what needed to be addressed. And there was one theme that kind of came to the forefront, and we all decided that was the thing, and that's helping students transition from high school to the next chapter and hopefully landing in jobs. I know, Joe, you work with that every day.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, we as a committee saw that, you know, there's a lot more opportunity maybe than there has been in years past as far as finding a career here locally in Richmond and Wayne County. And we just identified a need to try and raise that awareness among the high school students, and we thought what better way than to target seniors that are about to graduate and either enter the workforce or, you know, enter the world of education. And so we started working on the job fairs and how that was going to pan out.
We kind of started thinking about putting together a job fair that would initially, we were thinking about focusing specifically on the students that weren't headed to college and not wanting them to get caught in the cycle of poverty, juggling part-time jobs, but really getting them plugged into a permanent home with a well-paying full-time job, because there are so many available. And then we kind of grew from there to put together something for everyone. And now we have the date set, and we're moving forward, and we are like right on. The first one coming up in March on the 13th at Richmond High School, and then at Centerville on the 22nd for all of the other schools in the county, including Seton. And we'll be rotating them all through that day. But we've had a really good response so far. We have almost 20 employers that are going to be there, as well as all of the educational institutions in town. So, and it's not too late to join in. If people want to join, they can still go on our website at wcareachamber.org/senior job fair and register. There's no cost, but we're hoping to be able to show the students what there is available.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, I speak for some of the business community when I say we really appreciate what the Chamber's done to, rally the businesses and put this together. It's been, it's been really beneficial for the whole town, the whole community.
Great.
So thank you guys for doing that.
Well, then we started talking about the breakout sessions, and we had this major brainstorming session about what breakout sessions could we offer. Interviewing skills, building a resume, what type of positions there are available in Wayne County, and then that led us specifically to what you've been working on, Joe, with the website that the EDC is doing.
Yeah, the Wayne County Economic Development Corporation is working with Randolph County and the Jay County Economic Development Corporations to partner and collaborate together on a new employment website, so to speak. So similar to like a monster.com or a careerbuilder.com.
Okay.
But it will be focused on local employers and local job opportunities. We'll also have sections that highlight certain companies. There will be a chance for companies to be spotlighted, so to speak. Schools will have opportunities to be spotlighted as well. We'll have a page that talks about the schools in the 3 counties, and also like a career pathway section, so that folks that are searching for a job, maybe it's high school kids, maybe it's folks transitioning from one job to the next, can research and see what type of skills they need to qualify for certain jobs.
So if I wanted to be an RN, I would be able to go on there and see what the qualifications are and what I would need to do to become an RN.
Yes. And we're working with Reed Health and other organizations that hire RNs and other professions, and so to speak, to identify what the skills are, so that we make sure that we're giving folks a really good idea of what they need to do to be qualified for those jobs.
That's great.
Yeah, it's exciting. We're going to, the cost for employers to post jobs is going to be free for a certain amount of time. We hope that at some point it shows its value and the community starts to kick in, but we want to do it as a service and as a resource for not only the employers to find people, but for job seekers to make that connection with employers.
I know. I mean, we've all been on places like you mentioned, Monster or Indeed or whatever, and search for jobs, and you have to funnel through jobs in an entire region, Cincinnati, Dayton, Indianapolis, and to finally narrow it down to get to your home community. And I think that's what's going to be superior about your site. You don't have to go through all of that. You can go to one site and get all the local employers.
Yeah, and like you said, sometimes it's, there's other sites and they serve their purpose and they serve their purpose well. But we're just hopeful to make things easier, make it an easier connection for the employers and the job seekers to connect with each other. We hear a lot about a lot of people are looking for jobs and a lot of places are looking for people to hire. So whatever the EDC can do to make that easier on everyone, we're going to try to do that.
Absolutely. Now, when will this roll out? Because it's not quite up yet, right?
No, it is not ready yet. We're hopeful that we will roll out sometime in April.
Okay.
I am going to present on the website at the job fair in the breakout sessions, and I was hopeful that it would be done by then. It doesn't look like it's going to be live. I may have a demo version that I can present to the students at the job fairs, but yeah, we're hopeful that April.
Great. And what will the website be? What's the address?
The name of the website will be Hoosier Opportunity, and it'll be HoosierOpportunity.com. Like I said, right now that's not live, so if you tried to go, you'd get it under construction.
Sure.
But yeah, that'll be the website. There's a similar website in Ohio called HometownOpportunity.com. It's the same, we're working with the same web developer, so that might give folks an idea of what to expect.
Great. So these students are really going to get a sneak peek before everyone else of what's going to be there and how they can go about getting a job from the site.
Yeah.
Now, will internship opportunities be posted as well?
I don't think that we will limit what a company wants to post, so if they chose to post an internship opportunity, we would be totally okay with that. I think that would be fine.
That would be great.
Yeah, and we're hopeful that the students from local high schools and the colleges will take us up on that.
Because, you know, with the job fair that we're doing, it's not just focused on the students that are staying here. Even if they're headed off to IU Bloomington or Butler or somewhere else, we want them to come back here for their internships and ultimately move back home for a job and really to highlight all of those things. So I think the plan, if we can pull it off, I hope we do, will be to identify all of the employers that are offering more careers geared toward degreed individuals as well as internships. So students will be able to talk about that day too.
Yeah.
So, but then we started talking about how do we get these students prepared to actually meet employers, because a lot of them aren't going to be confident enough to go meet an employer, or filtered in some respects to meet an employer and just don't have those soft skills, and that's where junior achievement has come in.
Absolutely. We when I joined the committee with you, we saw the need that these job fairs are great, but we were hoping that we could help prepare the students before they got to the job fair. So one of my jobs is to help students be prepared, and we have a program called Career Success. So what we've been working with your help and the Chamber's help is getting these high school seniors through our Career Success program, which teaches a lot about the soft skills that they need, everything down to what's the job opportunities around here. So we have several schools that are running right now. We've done, Hagerstown did a JA in a day, which is a whole day of this curriculum, and it was great.
We were up there that day. Oh my gosh, it was amazing to see the kids interacting and laughing and doing skits, and they were really engaging.
Absolutely.
And that's so important, especially with high school students and seniors that have senioritis, but they really enjoyed that day.
Yeah, it's a really good curriculum. It's not just someone speaking all day, it's a hands-on activity. I know Joe has taught before as well. I mean, something as simple as they had a note card project. And I mean, it seemed kind of fun at the time, but really we were trying to hammer down that employers are looking for cooperation. Can you get along with other people? Can you work to achieve a goal? So we had a great day. We were teaching a lot of classes, and I think it's a great partnership that we can come in before the job fair, get the students equipped, and hopefully we can continue on in the next years to continue to equip these students.
Doing it all in one day really is a new format for you as well,
Very new.
right?
Yes.
But with the help of Dot Foods and Hagerstown High School leaders, that it just went off without a hitch, at least from what I could see.
Yeah, we had a great day, and we're able to get through 7 sessions of curriculum, which typically are taught week to week to week, and we got through it all in one day, and also kept it fun, and it was an exciting day, as you saw. But it was great, and we're hoping to do it even more next year.
So Northeastern, they did the traditional curriculum, and that's where you taught, Joe, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
What was it like to be on the other side of that, teaching and sharing?
Yeah, you know, it's really a rewarding experience to see the kids really grow during those 7 weeks and really understand, you know, the perspective that you're presenting to them. It was a little bit intimidating at first, clearly, because you're dealing with high school kids and high school seniors, but they were great. The students were great. The teacher of the class, Mrs. Julie Corrier, she was great. So it really worked out really well, and I would encourage anybody that's even considering it to take Julie up on her offer and get in front of the kids, because it's a really fun experience.
It's really important, I think, that business people take an ownership in the next generation and like you said, get involved in things like junior achievement. makes a difference for these students. We want it to be a memorable experience. So Northeastern's done, Centerville's in the process, Hagerstown's finished,
Seton's in
and
the process.
Lincoln is on its way to another JA in a day format.
Yes.
So you've been busy.
I've been very busy, but it's been a very good busy. We're happy to be in the schools and helping students. So.
Well, we want to thank our volunteers that help Junior Achievement happen and that are helping pull the job fairs together from the committee and others. But specifically, Ivy Tech is helping cover some of the expenses of the job fairs. Dot Foods for stepping up and helping with JA in a day, as well as Wayne Bank and First Bank Richmond for the Lincoln JA in a day. So anyway, we appreciate your leadership in those areas. So, and then one last thing, we just wanted to give you an opportunity to plug your event that's coming up.
Oh,
Tell
great.
us just a real quick minute about that.
Sure. On March 16th, we're having our Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame, and it's just a time to celebrate some of our laureates. Our laureates this year include John Miller of the Miller Corporation, which includes Miller Milk Houses, Miller Dairy. He had lots of entrepreneurship opportunities that he was associated with. Dr. Jetmore, who was with Reed and had his own practice, and Jeff Jackson of Brady Ware. All three are great individuals, very active in our community, so we're excited to honor them this year.
Very worthy.
Very, very worthy. So it's March 16th at Forest Hills. If anyone wants any more information, please contact me or the chamber and get a hold of me, and be happy to get you a seat or an ad in our booklet.
Great. Well, thanks again, and just one last reminder, if you're a business owner or a leader and want information on the job fairs, it is wcareachamber.org/senior job fair.